Hello and welcome to another episode where we try to give poor destitute African crystals a home. Thank you for joining us. I'm Francis. That's a trolley. That's Cora in the background. John over there with his favourite Nirvana shirt. And this is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, and things that are older than all of us put together. I'm not going to ramble on about the rules, the regulations, what you do, what you don't need to do. It's all going to be in the comment section, Cara, for you to read up at your leisure, because we want to spend more time looking at shiny things than listening to bureaucratic bollocks. And on that note, one thing though, Saturday's not going to happen. We don't have the stock for it. And yeah, well, it is what it is. But there are two fantastic sales lined up before then. So, on to the first. Righto, so here we are in the darkest room. And here's a flat full of Rongo Smokies. And there's a subtle little hint of highlight. And another subtle hint of... Not that highlight is in any way subtle. But yeah, so 2 highlights out of the 5. These are the black ammonites, and yeah, there's not a lot of well, it's calcite and it does glow blue, and it looks very blue to me. Happy days. Let's just do the other one. Very cool. All right, so that's 1 pair of black ammonites. Here is a funky box of fluorite. These were rated all as pretty much just good.
No, I'm just saying don't put it against the white, then you can't see.
Okay, this one fluoresces less than my fingernail. There's a whole lot of highlight opal on this fella. That is the Rongo fluorite. Other than that, they're pretty much unimpressive.
That's cool though. In the daylight, I'm sure. Anyway, sorry.
Right, on to, these were the chrysocolla, chrysocolla after azurite to the mort, and I reckon that's calcite. I just wanted to see if the calcite actually lights up in any way. Here we go. No. There we go, that there, that's calcite. It doesn't glow though. Right, and then we've got some highlight opal on black tourmaline with smokies. Sure, they are beautiful, man. Sure, look at that aggressive green glow. And then, oh, hang on, Cara, where's this one? This is a single large Rongo fluorite cluster. That was with the octahedral formation. It glows a very nice purple, almost going blue, is like the famous eye. Sorry, Coran. There we go. And a bit of highlight. Cool. And then the last flat that's pretty damn impressive. There we go. A lighthouse. Cool, quite a lot of highlight. Flat, we've got some absolutely gorgeous polished amethyst points from Madagascar. Beautiful veils in there. These are rated as all of them as A grade. There's 3 of them that weigh slightly more than 700 grams. If only I could figure out which side is up. Don't know. Here's one of those diabolical points. I suppose that is up. Maybe, maybe not. There's a small little chip. Come to see it right at the edge there. Nice little double termination. A bit of a hint of smokiness in there as well. And we've watched that one already. Right, this flat's over here. It's going to cost 51 for the for the 3, and that is for flat 845. Up next is a fantastic flat of fabulous funky fluorite. 20 little specimens from different places. There's a 520 grams. They're rated as good grade only. And let me just go through these because they are very funky. I'm going to guess where these come from. That's Hirongo. That's definitely anything with vermiculite and black tourmaline will be from Hirongo, most likely Caribib. Then there's some more of these, which is more Hirongo than Caribib. It's an ugly one. These, I'm not sure where these are from. Some tourmaline in there as well. Can I focus? Hey, Vusi, where do you reckon this fluorite comes from? Is this also Hirongo?
Yes,
Well, it would be Hirongo, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of.
A couple of them. There we go. There's Vizzy doing his daily water chore. Well done, fella. We don't drink. Drinking water is kind of hard to come by here. Nice piece of fluorite there. This one here is by far the funkiest of them all. A beautiful veil of green in there. With a bit of fluorite. 520 grams of good grade only. It's going to cost all of $22. That's for flat 856. Next up, some sunset orange calcite. 24 of these specimens rated very good to A grade. They weigh 2.44 kilograms. This flat's going to cost $34. That is for flat 860. Up next, we got some Sashi River red agate polished freeforms. Some you might be tempted to say palm stones. Some are big enough to be palm stones, or small enough to be palm stones. These are probably, in culinary terms, that would be a medallion, but I suppose galet will suffice. $1.3 kilograms for the sashi. Oh, this is a beautiful one. I do love myself a bit of quartz in the agate. Rated as very good to A grade. It's 1.3 kilograms worth of 12. Oh, this is beautiful. How's this one? Sashi River, red agate, 37 for the 12. That's flat 821. Next up, one pair of black ammonites. This is a delicious little pair, 550 grams for the 2. Some beautiful calcite there in the vugs. Beautiful black ammonites, a rarity of note, $43 for the one pair. That's flat 824. Next up, we got some beautiful limonite spheres or golden healers, some iron oxides. You can call them what you want, but if you don't call these pretty, then there's something wrong with you. Rated as very good to A grade. These Malagasy spheres of lovely, delicious yellowness. They weigh 1.32 kilograms. They're going to cost $40. That's for 12. Flat 833. Next up, we got some polished malachite freeforms, 1.29 kilograms. rated very good to A grade. These will be coming from Kasompi. Beautiful banded patterns. These 6 specimens will cost $37, which is really cheap. That's 1.29 kilograms for some serious copper, flat 861. Next up, we got some cornelian spheres, all 6 of them weighing 1.2 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. Nice and dark as well. But of course, just to give some perspective, little itty bitty tiny little vug there. These 6 cornelian spheres, they're going to cost $42. That's for flat 825. Then we have got some black tourmaline and highlight opal, also 1.2 kilograms. These 3 specimens. Where shall we start? Shall we start with this one? Just get the right side of the sun. Some very nice smoky quartz. Here we go. There's that beautiful, beautiful, almost globular highlight opal. More form tourmaline, cheeky little smoky. Here's a very nice specimen. Look at those smokies there, man. Couple of smokies, bit of feldspar. There's the highlight opal. Big chunk of black tourmaline. This flat here, 3 is going to cost you $60. And that is for flat 849. Next up, some more smoky Orongo quartz. Here's a beautiful, almost where the black tourmaline is tourmalated into the crystal. How gorgeous is that? That is beautiful. Lots of black tourmaline. Trying to get in on the business side of the quartz. This is a very interesting one. I looked at this earlier and I thought, oh, okay, all right, there's a lot of iron oxidation happening on the side. There's a bit of a druzy on the top there. That's quartzite, but it's actually internal. This coloration, this kind of limonite. And I'm just going to say, yeah, that must be limonite, but it is penetrated the quartz as time has gone past. Very interesting. Two very nice specimens. 1.16 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. This flat here is going to cost $47 for the 2. That's for flat 882. Next up, we've got some beautiful, clear, bright, polished quartz points from Madagascar. 600 grams, rated A grade to double A grade. Let's have a looky-see. There's a nice little scepter. Beautiful veils. Subtle hint of smokiness in this one. Excellent quality points from Madagascar. This flat's going to cost $27. That is flat 828. Nice. Next up, some banded agate slices. Look at them. That's a nice blue. These 6 slices, of which this is probably, what's this rated as? A2 very good. So this will be only very good. Some beautiful Malagasy banded agate slices, 900 grams. They're going to cost all of $29. That's for flat 831. Next up, this is a beautiful flat of chrysocolla. So this is a chrysocolla after azurite pseudomorph. That's these blades over here. The chrysocolla doesn't form naturally like that. So that's azurite that's formed the actual structure, and chrysocolla has come along and said, hello there, I like to hang out here. Let's have a looky see. Nice bit of calcite on the side there as well. Malachite, chrysocolla, calcite, dolomite. Expect to see a little bit of planchite here somewhere. Not planchite. What am I? So I'm stuck on planchite. Kaolinite. So Cora's gone and said I can do this magnification thing on my phone. Let's try that out. Nice bit of juicy there on the silky malachite, and there on the these 3 specimens weigh 1.27 kilograms. They're going to cost $55 for the 3. That's flat 820. All right, so let me go. How do I? Okay. Next up, we've got some Bucanote hook. These are the larger window variety. There's 20 of them. Let me try move this so it can get equal amount of sun. There we go. Rated all as A grade. Beautiful clear windows. There's a fair amount of limonite just there beneath the surface. This flat weighs slightly more than 1 kilogram. That's going to cost you all of $49. That is for flat 837. Some A-grade Bucanote hook. Nice. Next up, rough cobbed purpurite from Erongo, Namibia. And these are kind of heavy. There's a lot of metal in here. This is 3.63 kilograms. Good to very good grade purpurite. Shiny mica, assuming, yeah. This flat of purpurite's going to cost $38. That's for 5 large specimens. $38 for flat 826. Next up, carrying on in the vein of yes, stichtite on serpentine, or you might know it as Atlanticite. These are rough cob pieces from Barberton in the Lowveld. 2.26 kilograms, very good to A grade. These are lovely. These are actually quite light. I've cobbed a fair amount of this, and it does cob very easily. It's a nice beginner's stone to start lapidary practice on as well. That beautiful pinkish, lilacish stichtite vein
Just wear a mask.
Yeah, you just got to wear a mask, but you always got to wear a mask anyway. 24 of these beautiful roughed cobbed specks, 2.26 kilograms, going to cost $37. And that is for flat 899. Next up, a beautiful flat of juicy coated chrysocolla, rated good, very good to A grade. And I'm going to take a little bit of time to admire the shiny. That's kind of waxy. Let's a little bit of heterogenite just beneath the cover there. That's a chrysocolla. There's a subtle hints of malachite. Here's one a lot of malachite, and you've got to go hunting for the chrysocolla. You don't have to go hunting for the druzy. Oh no, because there it is. Very nice flat this. And let me I want to see one more. Nice flat. 1.42 kilograms worth of juicy coated chrysocolla, $49 for the 20 specimens. That's flat 823. Next up, some one side only polished purple flash labradorite. These are 6 specimens here. They weigh in at 1.5 kilograms exactly. Quite a thin one, this. They're rated as very good to A grade to double A grade. This flat's only going to cost $45 for the 6. That is flat 839. Up next, we got some red hematoid clusters from Karoi, Zimbabwe. Beautiful clear crystals. Lot of hematoid. These are 3 clusters, 1 crystal, 1 cluster. This is a beautiful large crystal. See that not a chip on the top there, that's actually started self-healing. Veils. These weigh 1.77 kilograms for the 3, $36. So that's basically $12 a piece for flat 858. Next up, some beautiful smoky Irongo quartz crystals. And oh, look at this. Sure, there's like a rainbow veil right there in the tip. There's 5 of these dark smoky crystals. Sure, look at that. Okay, try to focus on that veil on the inside there, because that's pretty damn beautiful. A little cheeky bit of tourmaline there, just on top of some feldspar. These 5 crystals, they're going to weigh 1.68 kilograms. They're going to cost $36. That's for flat 852. To the center of the trolley we go, and we have a garden rock, because rocks like company, as we all know. Anyway, a beautiful, very good to A-grade banded tiger iron tower with a sharp pointy point. Look for cracks, lots of hematite. Beautiful tower this. This is 1.1 kilograms. It's 23 centimeters long. It's going to cost $42. That is flat 872. Next up, we got neolite. Neolite, not neolite, neolite. Good, very good to A grade. 3 standing freeforms with there's a nice bit of chatoyant tiger's eye right there to the right. Bit of quartz in the mix as well. Hematite at the base. All kinds of things going on here. Quite a few of these have crocodilite in as well. I assume that's what this dark blue is getting to be. It's blue asbestos. 1.17 kilograms for these 3 standing freeforms. They're going to cost all of $45. That is for flat 853. Onto the nice, beautiful piece of Irongo fluorite, and it's pretty damn special. It's a lot of purple and octahedral fluorite crystals, which is very special. We all know them as cubic, but this formation here is very, very cool. Wait, am I focusing on the right things here? There we go. Look at that. If you just try and zoom in. There we go. How's that? How's that formation there? Beautiful. Some highlight opal in here as well. It weighs 750 grams for this one. There's black tourmaline in the mix. All kinds of, there's like 4 minerals in here, if not more. This beautiful specimen is going to cost $44. That's for flat 878. Last in the first trolley, we've got 2 beautiful golden healer bowls. Rated as very good to A grade. Some nice veils there right at the bottom. These 2 bowls will cost $33. That is flat 895.
So grass in the Brandenburg. Everywhere you look, grass. Jackie says he hasn't seen it like this for like 30 years. So, absolutely gorgeous. And there's the Brandenburg in the distance, Namibia's highest mountain. Wow. Okay, so on our way to Oos, baby. Yoo-hoo, very excited. We're going to go and buy some Brandenburgs and Wobos. So, first time in Ace in 30 years for me. But yeah, very excited. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Everything's green. Namibia's had lots of water. Wow. Very different from when we were here in December. So, awesome. So, Francis, ons is nou hier in Brandenburg. Ons is by Abner, né?
Ja, ons is so baie Abner.
Abner. Nou hierdie is my eindjie. So jy kan sien hierdie is nog 'n meneer mooi geterminate. Nog terminations hier aan die kant. Ek dink ek word net 'n mooi skoon maak. Maar dit is nogal 'n groot.
Nog vir shiny.
Ja, hy is nie baie aan hierdie kant is hy nogal mooi kleur. Maar ja, dit is nogal 'n groot meneertjie die. Dis die ene en dan sien nogal hierdie cuties met die klein paarspuntjies op. En dan sien nog 'n mooi groot wat double terminated is. Dit is nogal 'n mooi groot ene. Hierdie een staas my hand om jou idee te gee. En ja, dit is nogal 'n hele paar mooietjies hierso. En dan sit al die kleintjies. Sodat ek nou vinnig loop, maar ek sal stop as ek iets mooi sien. En daar is nog 'n cutie. So ja, ons is besig om mooi Brandenburg te koop. Jy. Nog wel 'n cute eentjie daar, die kleintjies aan die kant. Ja, daar sy. So hierdie is alles van sy plase wat hy nou net hier aangebring het. En ek is al bezig om 'n paar hier uit te sorteer van dieselfde waarde.
Ek is vinnig man.
Hy is baie vinnig en dan hierdie een het ek ook gespot wat regtig baie mooi is. Wow, kyk hoe blink hy. Mooi pers smoky. En dan sien jy nog eentjie. Ook nog 'n mooitjie, net die punt is bietjie gebreek, maar baie mooi. Maar sy. En dan nog een klein eentjie van daai. Alright, ons hou jou op hoogte.
Right, on to the second trolley. We start off with some beautiful, good to very good to A grade, green fluorite spheres from Madagascar. 1.6 kilograms for the 6 spheres. This one's beautiful. Nice deep green and very nice. 1.6 kilograms. These 6 green fluorite spheres will cost $43. That's flat 866. Then 70 little crystals from the Brandenburg. They are all kinds of inclusions with these. Look at this. Oh, we go. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Let's just up there. Ooh, hello. Little red heterogenite. Is that lepidocrocite? Oh, smokies, a couple of amethysts. These are rated good to very good only. 430 grams. Come on, let's just have a look. You see this one. This flat here, 70 little Brandenburg crystals are going to cost $37. That is flat 885. Next up, we got some beautiful, very good to A grade, partly polished labradorite, rated very good to A grade. Beautiful flesh. She's pretty. How's that for blue? This flat weighs 1.21 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $40 for the 35. That is flat 829. Next up, there we go. Ooh, this seems like such a familiar flat because I think the last show we had a little point very similar to this with all kinds of I think it's black tourmaline, black tourmaline rutile, just inhabiting all of the courts. Is an amethyst. These are rated as good, very good, A to AA, so it really is a mixed flat. Here's a nice citrine looking point with beautiful veils. Dark, smoky. Nice veil. $660 grams for the 6 points. It's going to cost $46 flat, number 893. Some more carnelian spheres. There's 6 of them here, rated very good to A grade. These 6 spheres weigh 1.15 kilograms, and they're going to cost all of $38. That is for flat 863. 863. Count like Zuma. Next up, we got some beautiful natural ammonites. Natural, lol. They have been sliced and polished, and there's 1 black pair in the mix. 650 grams. Oh, look at that beautiful iridescence on the other side. This black ammonite here, look at that, that dog-tooth calcite right over there. That's beautiful. Bit of pyrite on the outside. They are all rated as A grade. And hey, check the opalization, you beauty. These are going to cost $46 for the 3 pairs. That is flat 855. Next up, we got some, well, borderline girasol, but what's this? Malagasy clear quartz palm stones. They're not overly clear. Rated very good to A grade. Bit of a smoky one, this one. Weighing just more than 1 kilogram. Beautiful veil. There's some, sure, look at those patterns. Nice dendritic patterns inside the quartz. That is gorgeous. Little iron oxide creeping through the veins of the quartz. That's beautiful. This flat's going to cost $31 for the 12 palm stones. Flat 898. Then we got some highlight opal, 3 specimens. Altogether they weigh 550 grams. A lot of highlight opal on this. Look at that beautiful crystallization. Sure. Uranium galore. Some black tourmaline on the back. These three specimens are going to cost $39 only. That's a bargain for flat 890. Next up, we got 1.7 kilograms worth of beautiful blue kyanite. Rated as good, very good to A grade. How's it? Oh, this one's nice and translucent as well. $1.7 kilograms worth of kyanite from Zimbabwe. That's $35 for a lot. Flat 901. Onto some amethyst polished points, 590 grams for three of these. They're rated as A and very good. Sure, that's a pretty one. Oh, that's super clear. 590 grams, 3 points, amethyst from Madagascar, $42 for the three, flat 877. Next up, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banded agate slices, rated A to very good. Yeah, very nice. Beautiful blues in the agate. Nice crystallization within the vug there. These 6 slices are going to cost $43. That is for flat 870. Next up, very good to A grade silky malachites. This one's immediately caught my eye. Look at the beautiful chatoyancy. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous specimen. $1.34 kilograms for the 4. These 4 are going to cost you $48. That is flat 873. Next up, we got, not my favorite, because probably they're the hardest to do. Double A grade to very good grade labradorite spheres. Generally, labradorite just kind of demands a flat surface. So to get nice essence out of the spheres takes remarkable quality and some serious craftsmanship. These 5 spheres weigh 1.07 kilograms. Yeah, that is a beautiful blue, man, sure. I think that's the runt. That is not a runt. That is spectacular. I wonder if I can get an asterism out of this. Lol. Can I? No. Anyway, 1 point. Yeah. $36 for these 5. That's flat 881. Righto, something interesting from Tenka Fungarama in the Congo. We got some bladed malachite, or malachite after azurite on top of aragonite. What looks like a secular aragonite. I think that's aragonite. Some chrysocolla in the mix here. Maybe if I can, let me just try and zoom in. Go, let's try this out. Here we go, chrysocolla.
Hey. Hey. What are you eating? Hey.
Bit of juicy there on the aragonite.
Hey.
Oh, my dog is looking very guilty.
Hey.
What have you done, Fig?
Something in his mouth.
What have you done? Drop it. Figster, come here. Come. No, he's not sharing. Back to the aragonite.
Robin. Hey.
These are 6 beautiful specimens. Let me just show. Chrysocolla malachite and aragonite. Let me just make sure if this has actually been written down properly. Yep, aragonite. Right, so this flat here is going to cost a bit of an anomaly, a beautiful anomaly. Hang on, look at that. There's dogtooth calcite on this as well. This is just the rocks that keep on giving. So you've got malachite, you've got the aragonite, and then you've got those little itsy bitsy calcite crystals. Very cool.
Francis is using a Zoom.
Francis can't unzoom now. $54 for these 6. That's flat 834. All right, let me zoom out. Let me try that. Righto, next up we got some beautiful amethyst crystals, 1.53 kilograms of lots of amethyst crystals. These are from, these are Zimbabwean, these are Sharetsis. I wouldn't have guessed that, but look at this beautiful little scepter. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's try that again. Beautiful little Sharetsi scepter. There's probably a few, well, I want to go a few hundred, but there's definitely a lot. What is this? 1.1.5 kilograms.
And they'll be in hydros in there for sure. I'm going to come look now.
And Coro's going to go in hydro hunting for them. Bit of a smoky one there as well. This is going to cost $54. That is for flat 869. Next up, we got a lot, 2.5 kilograms worth of limonite from Solwezi. I like limonite, mostly because they tend to have a lot of inclusions, and there's so many various variations of them.
You know, if you can ship. Sorry, excuse me.
Why did you get? What was he eating?
I don't know. He ate it.
He's such a dog.
Well, no, he's in trouble now.
This flat here, 2.5 kilograms worth of limonite. Ooh, hang on. You see what I mean? Look at this one here. Oh yeah, this is, it's a pity I can't get more of these, but look at this one. Okay, let me just try and focus on this. That is a solid hematite. veil right beneath the surface. That is spectacular. It is, however, only one out of a lot, but I see they actually have been sorted into this little pocket.
I think I found a new hardware in the
There we
Brandenburg.
go. $56, flat 871. Right, next up, a beautiful, large, well, a flat of large black tourmaline. This is 1.83 kilograms, rated A grade to very good. There we go. Some vermiculite over there. Let me just check. Apparently there isn't any highlight opal on these, which is almost surprising. Just getting so used to highlight opal everywhere. Whew, this is a big piece of black tourmaline, man. Heavy, chunky. With what is that? Bluish. There we go, some feldspar. Cool. 1.83 kilograms, 3 large black tourmaline shawl specimens, $83. That's flat 887. Next up, we got some black ammonites, 3 pairs. 2 of the pairs with quite a bit of calcite as well as pyrite. They all together weigh 540 grams.
And hydro.
Cars found in hydro. It's cars found in hydro in the 70 Brandenburgs. Cora,
Another one.
Cora,
Oh, that one's
Cora.
cool, yeah.
Please go ask. Thank you. $44 for the 3 black ammonite pairs, flat 875. Next up, some more chrysocolla after azurite pseudomorphs, 2 large.
How you made me lose my place?
Look at the juicy here. Let me just. Ooh, look at me zoom in. But I need some sun.
You guys can thank me for that. For the zooming.
Oh, you can thank Cora for lots of things other than that. She's quite a clever little cookie sometimes.
But only sometimes.
But only sometimes. Have a look at this beautiful specimen. This is special. So both these specimens, sure, look at that. Okay, so that fibrous kind of malachite is covered in druzy as well.
Okay, well, there'll definitely be more Brandenburgs than these, more anhydrous than these Brandenburgs. But I'm going to go look at the shirts. The shirts gives a lot more fun.
A bit of native copper over the malachite there. Beautiful. Beautiful specimen. This chrysocolla malachite covered in druzy. This flatter, 1.2 kilograms. It's going to cost $107. That's for flat 896. Into the middle we go with a beautiful bit of a rarity amongst the rarities. Some yellow Erongo fluorite. It's quite heavy, 1.1 kilograms. It's got a...
This is Okaruso.
Is this Okaruso? My goodness. All right, my bad. Yellow Okaruso. 1.11 kilograms. This flat's going to cost $65. That is for some yellow Ocaruso flat 836. To the middle we go, and it's 3 cornelian bowls. Now, I'll be honest, they look like 3 cornelian bowls of ill repute. Because I'll tell you what, that's... Oh no, I'm wrong. That's quite nice, actually.
Nice little
A little patchy pattern. Bit of quartz. Here we go. Little flower patterns on this one. They weigh 1.4 something kilograms. They're going to cost $43. That's for 3 cornelian bowls, flat 835. Then a large black tourmaline, a highlight opal, and feldspar specimen, 1.33 kilograms. Nice, well-formed black tourmaline crystals with that beautiful highlight opal. I suspect this over here is a little bit of fluorite just on the tip. It's a beautiful specimen. It's going to cost $80. That's flat 830. And then the last one on the second trolley, we got 2 beautiful book and note hook clusters. They are both rated as very good grade. They weigh 1.63 kilograms. And they're going to cost you all of $56. That's flat 880. Right, so P-Ware's been cleaning at the other side of the warehouse. You'll have remember it's on the other side. It's an absolute mess. But that's all cleaned up now. And we've been trying to sort out through the mess. So I'm just going to go through, well, the mess. And just, we've been looking at this. There's nothing new there at the moment. But, oh, some P-Ware. Some P-Ware's been uncovering quite a lot of goodies. Remember this green quartzite? Yes, that's going to be a thing again. We still have some of that. There's some random stuff, some watermelon fluorite, some sauros just randomly lying around. Nice satellite. Some rubbish book I took. And here's some goodies. Just what are we looking at there? Not much. A nice big geode. Oh, here's what is this? Oh, it's a big ass spider. That's what that is. Whoa, go. Okay, there's one go off. All right, hello, fella. Right, feldspar. Feldspar and the spider exclusion. Nice. Here's a beautiful piece of amethyst. Nice and dark. This will be from Bichia in Zambia. Dirty. Slightly too small to make up one flat, so it's kind of where they go missing or get forgotten. I love these. So these little porcupines, they nice big, nice green fluorite, but to clean these is an absolute nightmare. So making them kind of economically not feasible. Oh, look at that piece of blue lace there, man. That is blue lace. Check it out. That's pretty. See what Albert's busy with. There's just some quartz points. He's drawing some. What has he cleaned up here? Oh, that's beauty. Single piece of very nice dark purple coconut hook. Don't know where that's going to end up. More coconut hook, probably here. Oh, I love these little porcupines, man. Or hedgehogs. This is the hedgehog. Yeehaw. Yeah, pretty thing, you. What else is here? Well, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Barite. That's an interesting. Oh, I've never had barite in such small little pieces. That's pretty cool. I think that's a bloody good idea. I see how it's gotten beaten me to the green quartzite cleaning. Here's some more barite, coconut hook, pink tourmaline, off cuffsy, random shit lying around, some rubellite. Sure, look at that. Just look at that. That is epic. Highlight opal. Sure. And a few pieces of nice, good-looking fluorite. This is super dark blue. Let's see what this looks like in the sun. Hey, figure. Hello, figure. That's dark fluorite, man. Purple, black, blue. Nice. On to the third and last trolley, and we're going to start off with a little bit shutterkite, rough shutterkite with malachite in the mix. Nice quartz in this one. Definitely a Murray stone. There's a nice dark shutterkite. Chrysocolla. And dolomite. These 6 rough cob pieces. They weigh almost 3 kilograms. Yeah, nice flat. Let's just see, that's A grade, very good lapidary material. That is over 3 kilograms, going to cost $42. That is flat 867. Then we have A grade only flat of beautifully shaped black tourmaline or shawl. Some highlight opal on this one. Weighing almost exactly a kilogram. This flat's going to cost $54. That is flat 865. Very nice flat. In fact, how many do you have? I'm just going to check there. That's 4 of these little crystals, black tourmaline, have highlight opal on them. Next up, some black ammonites, 2 of them that have pyrite. That weighs 540 grams. It's going to cost $45. That's flat 841. More banded agate. There are 6 slices here, rated all as A grade. It's my imagination, but these are slightly, this one, well, at least this one is slightly thicker cut. Then you've got this one here that's really thin cut. This flat here is 970 grams. It's going to cost $32 for the 6. That's pretty cheap. Flat 847. Right, we had a flat of Labradorite spheres earlier on. We got a flat of 12 now. These are rated very good, A grade to double A grade. And here we see that double A grade. I suppose the trick is now just to find out how many of them are only very good. This one here is, yeah, most likely the very good. It's really pretty. Mm. 1.4 kilograms. Where's the essence? There's the essence. Very nice spheres. 12 of these spheres weigh 1.4 kilograms. Going to cost $49 for the 12. That's flat 889. Next up, some polished double terminations. Yep, nice smoky here. This is a standing point with little subtle hints of amethyst. A nice double termination here, kind of a flat crystal. There's a standing point with a nice chlorite veil. Bit of limonite in there as well. Sure. A pterogenite. There's a bit of chlorite as well. So, yeah, that works better if I come from this side. And a double termination. Little amethyst clear. Rated as A grade to double A grade. This flat costs $49. That is flat 879. Onto some druzy coated chrysocolla, and this is a stunning flat. This is very good to A grade, but here we go. Let's have a looky see. That is beautiful. Lots of druzy with some pterogenite. Here's the largest of the bunch. The copper coating in the druzy itself. This flat weighs just short of 1 kilogram. And that's going to cost all of $88. That's for flat 876. Then we got some beautiful dioptase. There's 610 grams, rated good, very good to A grade. So this is no doubt going to... Actually, this is a very, very nice flat. 610 grams. That's beautiful. That's pretty good. There's some juicy on the dolomite as well. Sure. This one's a thin plate here, that's worth gold, just thin like that. Ironically, this would be the lesser grade one. That's fantastic. What do they say in the American shows? Electric green. Some electric green diopters. Lol. Right, this flat's going to cost $145. That is flat $897. Amethyst polished points, 3 of them. Feels like a bit of deja vu. These are rated as very good A to double A grade. Nice streaks of amethyst. All red wine, as Odysseus would have it. $48 for the 3. That's flat $848. Next up, we've got some beautiful smoky Orongo quartz. There are 35 of these crystals. They are exceptional. These are good, very good to A grade. Bit of a bad chip on this one, but still very pretty with the other little cluster. There is some highlight opal here. Here we go. There's highlight. That's a 35. Ooh, there's a side carriage crystals on this one. That's beaut. This flat weighs 1.19 kilograms. It's going to cost $38 only. That is flat 902. Some more small charettes. There's 1.36 kilograms of charette, small charette. I don't know if Cora probably hasn't checked for anhydrous.
One so far, but the one that you're touching, I found the bubble.
Oh,
Is that the really weird tooth one? No, this one has a bubble.
Right, so here's one, the really tooth one. This reminds Cora of when she got paid money for pulling her own teeth. Where is the... Oh.
Sorry. I'll find it. You keep showing them and then
Right, so 1.36 kilograms worth of a lot of charette. It's going to cost $55. That is flat 883. Onto some green fluorite palm stones. Grades here very good to A grade. And this one immediately caught my eye. This is some beautiful dendritic patterns in this one. Look at that.
Okay, so you see this weird like little teardrop that's in there? It's in there.
A weird little teardrop.
Can you see it? That teardrop there?
So, oh yeah, okay, yes.
But
I think I see it.
You just gotta really move it to get it to move. But it is an anhydro.
Okay, well there's an anhydro 1 out of 100 in that flat. Right. Green opal palm stones, $43 for 35 of these, 1.44 kilograms, flat 888. Cornelian spheres, a reappearance out of nowhere. They come bounding back in a beautiful band around the sphere over here. Bit of a vug in this one. These 3 spheres are rated very good to A grade. They weigh 1.02 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $33, and that is going to be flat 884. Black tourmaline, all 75 beautiful little crystals, rated very good to A grade, with highlight opal here. I'm just going to do a quick scan. There we go. And some smoky quartz in the mix as well. There we go, that lovely Mercedes-Benz quality. There we go, 680 grams worth of black tourmaline. That's $45 for the 70. Flat 874. Great flat. Then 1.21 kilograms of chrysocolla after azurite. And they are beautiful. These are covered in very, very fine juicy. Just operate this zoomy thingy. Gorgeous is that. Nice chrysocolla, nice malachite. But look at this one over here. That is juicy heaven. Beautiful two specimens. These are gonna cost you $87. That's for 1.21 kilograms worth of chrysocolla, malachite and juicy, flat 854. Right, next up we have got three beautiful black tourmaline specimens. 970 grams worth of Virongo's finest. Specimen here has got a bit of a mix going on it. That's a beautiful smoky quartz, some feldspar, and then obviously the shore. This flat's going to cost $49. That's flat 862. Golden Healer, limonite palm stones, all 42 of them, rated as all A grade. Special. Nice to have only A grade in one flat. Not a common thing for us, to be honest. This flat weighs 1.58 kilograms. That's 42 Golden Healer palm stones for $50. Flat 857. Chrysocolla and druzy and a lot of copper. And we're going to do the magnifying thing again. Yeah, we do. There we go. Sure. Stretches all round. There's two specimens here. They both weigh 1.23 kilograms. Sure, that's very nice, man. Bit of calcite on the side there as well, within the dolomite. That little vug there, that is such a beautiful hue of blue. Other one's a bit flatter, with less base mother base stone, but look at that. Look how she sparkles for you. The heterogenite as well. Rated very good to A grade. These two chrysocolas are going to cost you $97. That is flat $8.40. Onto some sodalite standing freeforms, 4 of them. These are from Kunene River, rated as very good to A grade. Personally, I've seen better. There's usually looking out for quite a bit of hematite, and there's not much on this. Neither this one. $1.37 kilograms for the 4 standing freeforms. That's sodalite from Kunene, $49 for flat $8.91. Then we have got some bloodstone, or is this dragon? No, this is dragon bloodstone. So this is, we just call it bastite. It's a large, a couple of have come in the past, a couple of days ago. This is the larger of the few, 7.88 kilograms worth of piemontite on a serpentine matrix. That's the green serpentine. It's a beautiful, beautiful, very well polished standing freeform, bit of a statement piece. This was done by Danny. He's a Malagasy fellow who's situated or relocated his lapidary practice here to South Africa, and the quality of the polishing says it all. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bastite. It's going to cost $289. That's flat $29. Next up, we got a, let's see, what is this? A white quartz, feldspar, black tourmaline rutile in there, and then a little bit of cubic fluorite to mix things up just over there. Quite a large specimen, smoky quartz. Seems to be like a greenish on the outside there. That's likely to be epidote. 1.54 kilograms for a very unique specimen. $41 only, flat $964. Last specimen for today, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful polished A-grade smoky point. Oh, let me see if I can, how do we capture this best? Those beautiful white veils. Beautiful, beautiful point this. 580 grams. This little beastie is going to be $37 only. Oh, wow, everything's so reflective. $37 flat, $838. Here we go. Right, that's us for the day, but I'm just going to take a little walk around just to see and show what the guys are on about at the moment. Like I said before, we got those bastites in, but along with the bastites, we also got a fresh batch of, a little different than anything else before. This is the banded iron tiger iron, banded tiger iron with hematite. So these are being processed at the moment. Quite a few flats of that going out. This here, some Swazi bloodstone, some standing freeforms. They're also brilliant. They always come with quite a bit of hematite themselves. Beautiful jasper there. That's just gorgeous, man. So a couple of these will be coming through in the next few weeks. As far as points are concerned, we still have a few, which is excellent. Quite a lot with some inclusions. This one here is particularly attractive. Look at all that chlorite. That's very cool. There we go. I think Brendan has been doing up chips, lots and lots of chips. Those are tiger eye chips. Here we go with some, definitely a double A grade rose quartz sphere. I can only focus on that. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Where is you? Asterism? There she is. Very cool stuff, man. Very nice to have double A grade. Here's Tommy busy with the Saudi Swazi bloodstone standing freeforms. Let's look at what Vizzy's busy with. They're on lunch at the moment, so it's nice and easy to walk around and